mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field?
Yeah.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position.
Ew.
And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. To the air, it's Daniels. He tries to take the
I took that to my girl, JC.
Incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to go up top.
Go for
It's
it.
Miller. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job.
Give me all of them. Yes.
Bro,
Snap in the shotgun.
nigga.
That was some lucky shit,
He
but
lofts
I
it
got it.
high and deep down the left side. He's
see
got
it.
it. They get him down with this offense.
It's violated.
First and goal
Now I
from the
get
9.
it. Okay.
This is my girlfriend.
Big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the
That's what I
10.
needed right there. I need some
The
play.
defense going to stop the clock with the timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's first and goal. Looking to throw again.
Oh.
He just went into brain cramp mode there. Doesn't get rid of the football. It's a huge loss and a huge gain on the sack yardage for this defense. Going to throw it over the top of the knee. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. It's third and goal and third and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And the third down pass is incomplete.
You got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. Third down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Back to throw, it's Manning. Caught. At the 45, on his way. Oh, a lot of space. Running inside the 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. These running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Here comes that Alabama offense. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs, on first down finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
The Crimson Tide pinned deep in their own end, trying to find a little breathing room. Fires to the wideout. And it's it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. He'll off one deep down the left side. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. And picking up the first down will be nice here, but also important, get some cushion for the punt team. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. Now remember, they were stopped on fourth down earlier in the first quarter, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes a catch, converts on fourth down, is still on his feet. There he goes to the right. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Bama!
And I'm pretty sure the card usually tells you to punt in this situation, backed up on your own end. But forget that. We're going to be aggressive. And how about the deep shot down the field on fourth down? You make the play and get the huge explosive touchdown for this offense. Risk it for the biscuit, baby.
He gets it into the end zone for the 2, and they extend the lead to 4. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And man, did they cover that ground in a flash. A 95-yard touchdown pass.
Yo, whoever playing 2K share screen so I can watch all these show challenges on NCAA. Be a real nigga. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, Brody.
And these coaches talked about being aggressive, and they were. First quarter, you're going with the onside already. I would say it's a little bit careless, a little bit reckless. Onside kicks are not high percentage, but they went for it, they failed, and now let's see how they respond.
This offense has it with really good field position. Motion from the wide receiver. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
I don't know that there's a harder position in football to play than quarterback. You know, all the space in the game, the speed of the game, the big bodies out wide. But to be able to break on those short passes and be an open field tackler like that and give up no yards and protect deep, that's a nice job by the team.
So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Looking for a man. It's Manning. Here's the pressure. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Yeah, it felt incomplete because he did a good job of getting to the quarterback. He's in the pocket, yeah, he's comfortable, but you get in there and you get a hit on him. Now he feels it, can't throw the football, can't follow through with his arm motion. Nice job by the defense.
On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Well, the defense was expecting pass on that one. Third and long, they dial up the perfect coverage and a great job in the back end, reading and reacting to the quarterback when the ball was in the air, coming away with a massive interception.
He'll set up to throw. He uncorks one deep. Makes the grab down the middle. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
Yeah.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half of the offense. They generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football.
Definitely wouldn't be lying, but
Touchdown time. They went for it all, and it
what do you
paid
reach?
off with the score.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under and make a big play for it.
Yeah, when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Great place to start for this offense.
I think I'm not going to score. Runners always score. You see what I did to a nigga, man.
Looking to throw, it's Manning. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
The one thing I love about this defensive coordinator is that he has a lot of different exotic looks. He's not just going to rush with 4. He's not just going to rush with 3. He's not just going to blitz linebackers. This guy's blitzing DBs.
The Longhorns are going to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll run play action. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. And it is hardly a big surprise that this Alabama defense is hitting hard and making their presence felt in the backfield.
Yeah, it's what they built their brand on. They built it on physicality and stopping the run, and you've seen over the last several years, too. After they do that, they come after your quarterback, and they try to get that sucker on the ground.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. On 4th down, looking for the completion. He unleashes a long one. And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion. Here's a snap, ready to cut one loose. He'll take a deep shot here. Snags it at the 30, still running. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
It's good. That's it. What? Tell me. You need to get on it. Yeah, but get up.
Trying to be nice to you, nigga. What? I'm about to make a TD right now, boy. Boxing action, nigga. What? Call that, nigga. Call that. Nigga said, on his shit. Fell on his shit. Oh yeah, this it right here. New running back too. He ain't even touch nobody. This it right here.
Welcome to this College Ultimate Team presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals in the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Buckeyes of Ohio State. Now to my guys in the room, take it away.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Dropping back, it's Daniels. Here comes the heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Using his legs to buy some time. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Finds some fresh air. Oh, he's got some space. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. On 4th down, looking to pass. Steps away to find some room. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. Goes out of bounds, but they'll be set up with a 1st and goal. Just moments ago, Alabama was feeling the shadow of its own goalpost, and now the Tide generating momentum. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The give is to Miller. Back's going for the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama!
And they pay off the drive with a touchdown run, but what a drive. Almost the full length of the field, 98 yards. That's how you put a drive together when you're backed up on your own 2-yard line and get 6.
The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Jennings. Pulls it in, it's Williams. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Ohio State. They got the score now to see if they go for the win or the tie. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
On that two-point conversion, they spread the field.
Welcome to College Ultimate Team Challenges presented by EA Sports College Football. As always, if you want to check what goals you're going after, just go to the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Florida Gators. Go Gators! Now to my guys in the booth. Take it away.
This offense has it with really good field position. Out of the gun, the inside kid. Got the first down and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Gators look to do some damage in the red zone. He'll do it himself. Got some room headed to the goal line. And he's loose and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Gators!
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. The Tide with the 1st and 10. Scanning the field, it's Daniels. Throws to the wideout. Oh, and they pick it off. What a huge defensive play in overtime. And that will put a stamp on it. A game-deciding play as they seal it.
Welcome to this College Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals in the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Red Raiders of Texas Tech. Now to my guys in the booth. Take it away.
Great place to start for this offense.
Get set, get set.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Backed up now, here's second and long. Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. If he runs this back, this game's over. And the takeaway is the exclamation point. The game saver for the win. They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. The option look. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. Now third down, and they just don't want to move backwards to give their kicker a chance to win it in OT. Rides the back on the option to give. Looks as if the Crimson...
Welcome to College Ultimate Team Challenges presented by EA Sports College Football. As always, if you want to check what goals you're going after, just go to the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the California Golden Bears. Now to my guys in the booth. Take it away.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Miller with the ball. Powers through the defender. Past the first down marker and still running. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Alabama trying to cash in on this red zone trip. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Collisions and power on display, and after all of that, just back to the line of scrimmage. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looking downfield, it's Daniels. Unleashes to the end zone. If he houses this, it's ball game. Takes it the other way. He's inside the 40. And the takeaway will put the finishing touches on this one. This offense capable of exploding at any moment. Now they're set up inside the 30 with a 1st and 10. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. There he goes. He gets right to the edge of the red zone. He's out of bounds at the 20. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Leaves it with the running back. Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18. And now on, wait, it's not 4th down. It's 3rd down, and the field goal unit's out there. Timeout called by the defense. they want to make sure they avoid any hint of a mental lapse here in overtime. Third down, and they want to make sure their kicker has a chance to win it in overtime. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Golden Bears!
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line, understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
Welcome to this College Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals in the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Oregon Ducks. Go Ducks! Now to my guys in the booth. Take it away.
Dropping back, it's Daniels. He's going to go for a big one. He's got an open man. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He is feeling it. A huge play. Almost took it to the house, but they got him at the 24.
And that's the dangerous part about this offense, man. They'll get the ball out to a receiver that can do that. That can make plays after the catch. Hard to bring down, hard to tackle. That's why this offense can be so explosive.
Pass completion, move the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw. Pressure coming. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on second down. Wants to go up top. Going for it all. Touchdown, Bama! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
And, man, is that perfect timing. You can tell a quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the breadbasket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Ducks offense will get the ball for the first time. And, David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around.
Gets loose in the middle. It's a seam wide open. Running inside the 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Ducks!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Extra point here will give them the lead. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Back to throw, it's Daniels. Rushes on him. Takes a hit as he fires. Picked off. Just a short reach. That would have been icing on the cake. They've got it first down at the 42. They'll go to the air. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The Ducks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Man, that's an impressive play. This dude is so dominant. And I'll tell you, we don't have enough time in this broadcast to list off all the great Alabama D linemen, especially in recent years. That play right there, that reminds me of a guy I played against back in the day, Cornelius Griffin, playing on the inside of Alabama's defensive line. You knew every single time you dropped back, you were going to have that guy in your lap. He was always pushing the pocket, and he was always collapsing it with his speed and athleticism and his first step. That
There he goes! He stopped short, and it's fourth down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. On fourth down, going to the air. And is going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs.
Man, that is just a great job on defense there on fourth down, making a play on the ball in the air. Everybody had their eyes on the quarterback, but having great timing, swatting the ball away, and doing it cleanly. No PI. And as a result, that defense is earned.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Finds a man on the left. They stop him short and will. Big fourth down coming. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Creates a little space. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. They've got a first down here to open the period. Back to pass, it's Daniels. Throws toward the end zone. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Second down coming up. Back to pass. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown tie. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
I'm going to spread you sideline to sideline with all my speed, make you cover the whole field. Nice job by the offense, going with a little spread look, taking advantage of the speed they had on the field, and getting the big touchdown.
He'll do it himself on the draw. He's not going to get there. Stopped short. The lead remains 7 as they were trying to push this to a 2-possession lead. And that one, I don't think, with required 10 yards, it did not. Penalty marker is out. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. He's looking to throw. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Offense gets set for second down. Looking to fire. This time he's got it. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. That's caught. It's Stewart. He'll be knocked out of bounds a couple of yards short, and that's a stop for the defense. And that decision will be questioned for a while. To the air, it's Daniels. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Looking for a deep man. He's got it inside the 30. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air, chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Steps away. Throw to the end zone, picked off.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. To the air on 2nd down. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He'll need some juice in that arm on 3rd and long. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Well, in a situation like that where it's 3rd and long, there's not a lot of plays to get that thing completed and keep the drive moving. So you're just trying to buy yourself some real estate and help your punter out.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. He's going for a big play downfield. Hauls it in, the 1st down and more. Off to the races. Past the 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Oregon!
And that is such a backbreaker for the defense. 4th and long, they're expecting throw that time. Everybody's got their eye on the QB, and still somehow they let the guy get in behind him for the long touchdown. That simply cannot happen.
He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. All wideouts, no backs. Wants to throw. It's Daniels. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. Back to pass. He wants to go deep. Makes the grab at the 30. Hits the crease. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
A lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him. And the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. You could see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
And you don't see a lot of these. You don't see a lot of onside kicks earlier in the game, especially in the 2nd quarter. You still feel each other out. You're still getting into the game. You don't want to give away that momentum, but that's exactly what they did by failing on that onside kick.
Got him downfield. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown Ducks! Lining up for the point after and the lead.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. You can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. He wants to throw it. Here's a heat. Just tried to ease it out there, and it falls incomplete. After the misconnection, it's 2nd down. Looking to fire. He's going to fire deep. Makes the catch down the right side. Running free. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Alabama!
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Welcome to College Ultimate Team Challenges presented by EA Sports College Football. As always, if you want to check what goals you're going after, just go to the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Remember to play like a champion. Now to my guys in the booth. Take it away.
He's going to take a shot right away. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Daniels. Fires to the right. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
And that's just the play that you have got to make if you're going to win this game. You're not going to get a lot of chances like that. You might not get another receiver that open for the rest of the season.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. Finds a seam. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Bama!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They already have the lead, and they're trying to build it here in the 1st quarter with an onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. So Notre Dame's offense has the ball for the first time. There's a receiver who's going to draw some attention, Jesse, but really, he's just part of this whole offensive puzzle.
He hasn't been the most consistent guy when it comes to catching the ball for this offense this year, but he has had some big moments. He has had some big games as well. And, David, you know, from a roster standpoint, they're generally not going to overmatch or overwhelm anybody from the receiver spot, but this is a dude that can get it done.
I think that's the biggest point that you made. It's a guy that has the potential to make big plays. And if you're pointing to a guy, he is the one. Talking to coaches, like, they've seen flashes in big moments. They need to see it consistently, and it starts today.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect, pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
Back to pass, it's Carr. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, David.
No doubt, and quarterbacks and wide receivers throw all off season to get on the same page. You can see he hits him in stride. That's why he gets the touchdown.
Lining up for the PAT. Splits the uprights. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they cap it off with a 32-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. The gun looking to throw. He hurls one deep down the left side. Makes a grab on the shot. He's loose. Ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown tie.
And the defense lets the big tight end get behind him, and you could see it. When he saw his tight end streaking down the field, he knew he had to throw it up in the air, let him go make a play. He does it. Big play for this offense.
Looking downfield, it's Daniels. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. You don't see this very often, an early onside kick when you have the lead.
Well, I give them a lot of credit for having guts. You normally don't see onside kicks until the very end of the game. Here we are in the first quarter, and they tried one, but it didn't work. So their defense now has to come out here and bail them out.
Takes a snap, wants to throw. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Quarterbacks and receivers have got to be on the same page with respect to hot routes and sight adjustments. And those always happen when DBs come blitzing and they come running free like that. You can't put that one on the offensive line. That's on the QB and his receiver not being on the same page.
Notre Dame comes to the line needing a chunk play on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. This is a long fourth down try, but the offense stays on the field. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Can't complete the long throw, and the defense gets off the field on fourth down. Offense in an empty set. They want to throw it. Bring in the heat. Hit as he throws. Picked off. What a play by this defense.
Timing has to be so good. When you're throwing at his own defense over the middle of the field, the ball's got to come out specifically on time because these windows close really quickly. Ball there thrown a little bit late. As a result, it's an INT.
To throw, it's Carr. Got his man downfield. Lot of room to the right. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jumpstarts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Gonna let it fly. He's got it on the outside. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. After the step off, now they have to deal with 1st and 15. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. Here come the Irish back on offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Looking to throw, it's Carr. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Bounced right back to them.
Woo, deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and forever, let's test his arm strength. Makes a connection. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. The Irish, time to think about it. They'll open the quarter going for it on 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. The short hands, it's Fields. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it. He lobs one high down the left side. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? Now 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. With the catch, it's Coleman. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Keeps looking downfield. He'll pull it down and run. He was running through tackles and picked up the 1st down and finally got knocked down. After the setback, the offense gets set for a 1st and 15. Tries to do it himself on the draw. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. To the air, it's Daniels. He wants to take the top off. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're scaring at 3rd. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Perhaps emboldened by converting a 4th down earlier in the game, they'll try a 2nd time. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's not afraid to go deep. Touchdown, Alabama! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And how do you not love the guts of this offense? 4th down, it's just another down. And what do? Stay aggressive, throw the football down the field, make the big play, get the big touchdown.
Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
We're only in the 1st half, and I don't think anybody had onside kick in the 2nd quarter on their bingo card. They were trying to catch the opponent off guard, but it didn't work. Now let's find out what this offense can do. You have got to make them pay for gambling like that.
Wants to go up top. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense has it. They're on the move. This offense has it with really good field position. Wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And after the incompletion on 1st down, this offense looking at 2nd down. Intercepted. A 1st half turnover can swing momentum. No room to return, but no problem after making a play like that, and they'll have it at the 25. Dropping back, it's Carr. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Wants to fire on second down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. Does life get any better than this for an offense to start a drive with a 1st and goal? Keeps it on the draw. Got enough space. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Bama!
Welcome to this College Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals in the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Buckeyes of Ohio State. Now to my guys in the booth. Take it away.
Looking to pass. It's Daniels. Under fire. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And now on second down for this offense. Wants to keep it in the air. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's cut. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Got room on the return. Just an outstanding return after the pick, and he'll put that offense in business at the 45. He's looking to pass. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The Buckeyes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. To the air. It's Sayin. On target to the left. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So the offense accepts the roughing the passer penalty, and they get a new set of downs. Shoves back behind the chains. It's 1st and 15. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Tate. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Quarterback empties his backfield. Looking for a man. It's Daniels. He's going for it all. Makes a grab right down the middle. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
Really nice play getting that first down. And listen, I know when a lot of people think about the Crimson Tide recently, they think about the success they've had at the quarterback position. A big reason why, though, those guys have been playing so well, they're throwing to NFL talent all over the field. And this dude right here, he could be the next first-round pick at the wide receiver position from Bell.
And this will be the 9th play of the drive. Under fire. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Man, it's really nice as a defense to force 3rd and long, where you can bring in the nickel, Jesse, and you can play zone coverage with those zone eyes on the quarterback.
Yeah, as a quarterback, too, you got to know with that extra DB out there, your timing better be good and you better be accurate, because if you're not, they've got ball hawks in the back end, and that errant throw gets picked.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure